Right, we're here with head coach John Redmond and assistant coach Spencer Williams of the Lincoln men's basketball team as they are getting ready to announce their 6 new recruits for next season. And coaches, you're bringing in 4 guys who played at junior college and 2 who are coming out of high school. What are these new players going to add to your team?
Well, Dan, as you know, me and Coach in the end of the season last year, we sat down as a coaching staff and try to discuss what we needed to do to turn the program around and what type of caliber of players we need to bring in here. And first of all, the reason we want to have Coach in here because he was on that highway, other than me, for the first time in a long time, a lot looking at players and going out and looking at athletes that we thought we could bring in here that could fit our program to change our situation in basketball. I thought he did an excellent job with the recruiting class. We brought in some freshmen, and as I've said all along, it's just like building a house. You need a foundation. If Coach had his way, we laugh about it all the time. Coach wanted all freshmen. He said, "Coach, let me get them all freshmen." But we both settled down and realized that's a great dream, especially with what we was expecting in return, our returning players, because initial start we had 7 seniors returning, and that's a lot of seniors in the senior class. So when some things wasn't working out, Coach decided that we had to do something to make it better. And he did go out and get some freshmen and some junior college kids to come in, to try to uplift the returning players that we have.
All right, so Coach Williams, what did you see in this class that makes you think that they're going to be the players to come in and help us compete in the MIAA night in, night out?
Well, just kind of piggybacking off what Coach was saying, what I did, I wanted to go out and get better student athletes. As you know, last year we lost a lot of kids right before the semester and then right at the semester. So my goal with him was to get better students so we can have a complete team for the whole year. And with us talking, that was one of the things that we talked about, that he before I got here, that Coach didn't have was a complete team his whole 3 years here. So I tried to go out and get kids that I thought that would be here the whole year, and which the kids that I brought in are good students from the previous school they attended.
All right, well, I know you have one player who in high school was in the National Honor Society, and you've got a couple other players who have all done pretty well academically. But as far as the basketball is concerned, what are these guys going to bring to the table?
Well, we tried to we recruited guys that are point guards that we didn't have last year. We didn't have true point guards last year. And as far as the other players, as far as wing guys, was give Cedric some help as being solidifying our perimeter play. As far as the big kids that we're bringing in, we lost our big kids last year, so we had to play James Edmond at 5 a lot. So what we now have, we have a foundation of players that everybody can play at their regular positions.
All right, well, the players that you're bringing in, who are you going to be looking at as somebody who could probably get a lot of playing time from day one?
Well, we know right away that the 2 point guards, the freshman and junior college kid, will be battling for that position. Both of them is going to get a lot of playing time because right now we have 2 on the board who we think that's going to help us succeed in doing the things that we need to do and to become leaders. So those 2. And then our postman, Sean, is coming in new. We think he's the guy that's going to come in and start right away. We still working on one. We got one other spot open where we still looking for another postman to fill that role because, like you said, we switched James back to his original spot as a 4. I thought he did a great job a year ago making that adjustment to the 5, but that's really not his spot. So I feel like we have to have 2 players in each position to have us solid going down the stretch, getting into the conference where we dealing with fouls and situations where we can get people play hard and then people can get rest. The 3 spot, we have 2 newcomers coming in that we think is going to challenge each other. Sean Marcus and Mr. Cole out of California. I'm expecting them to challenge each other for that spot at the 3. Cedric, as you know, is a returning leading scorer, is at the 2, and we got a freshman out of St. Louis who won the state title. His team won the state title. I think is really going to challenge and make Cedric play and get his game to the next level, because if he doesn't, that young man is coming in here to play, which is what we want. And we got Caleb Heppermeyer returning in that spot, and you know, and the biggest thing, Dan, is these kids coming in here understanding what's their roles. Me and Coach been talking about this all summer. We feel strongly about our recruiting class very well. We happy. It would have been some situations where we would have brought some more, but we got some kids returning. You know, we're giving kids opportunities to come on back. But the biggest thing is right now for us, said, done, whatever, is these kids coming in here understanding what they need to do, listening to what they have to do from us, and just play. If we can get that from our basketball team, we think we can have some success.
All right, coaches. Thanks very much for your time.
Thank you.